Hello YouTube, this is Veronica, and today we're going to bring you a garden tour of the garden.
No.
I have my two girls out here. Natalie, you're stepping on a radish. Natalie! Sorry about that. But anyway, hello YouTube, this is Veronica, and what we're doing here is I'm going to give you a little tour on our garden, an update, because I haven't done one. And a lot has gone on in here. I built quite a few more garden beds. I've planted a few more plants, and I'm trying to get this ready for spring. So right now what you're looking at is
Green
a Mexican sunflower from the last time. And then right here are my cucumbers. And this cucumber, if you notice, is starting to wrap on this green bean. So I'm going to need to do something about that because the vine's starting to grow. And then here, you can see some growth on the beans. I did plant more beans in here by seed, hand planted, because I do want more. There's the cucumber. You see the little flowers right there. And then my other cucumber, this cucumber. And then I planted carrots in here, but you don't see anything right now. Here's an update on my radishes. They're getting really nice and big. I actually picked a couple the other day. And if you notice, right there, there is a radish sticking out of the ground. Oops. There we go. Actually, another one. That one looks pretty good size too. And then that's the one my daughter stepped on. The one from the last video that fell off the trail, so now I don't know what's going to happen to him. And then in here, I planted more tomatoes, more Roma. And I have a total of 9 in here. And they're doing good. My onions are doing great too. So, here you go. And then this, I'm going to back up so you can get a shot of what my garden's going to look like. Sorry about that. So this is my first row. There's 1, 2, 3 beds. This is my second row. 1, 2, 3 beds. My first row, which has kind of like a small bed, my experimental carrot bed, and then my cauliflower and broccoli. So I mulched with some leaves, my onions. Hopefully that'll retain the water, because if you see my soil, it is sand. So last year my garden wasn't very successful because of this soil. So I'm gonna try to help my plants out by putting mulch and hoping it'll retain water. And then strawberries, I don't know if I'll plant them again next year. They're not really producing for me what I kind of expected. I mean, you have a lot of flowers, but for my family, we're better off actually buying these. So, but here's a cauliflower. It's not as big as I expected it to be. Not yet. But, check these out. Carrots. Remember from the last video? The carrots were like this, and now they're like this. So, they're pretty tall. They're actually very tall. It's the other bed. And then here is my broccoli. That one's starting to have a little crown of broccoli. All these are actually producing broccoli really well, but I want to bring you up to this one. That one's doing the best. My kids are excited. So that's cool. And then look at this one. This one's gotten really big and pretty. And it's actually producing a crown. So if you see how big that broccoli is. No cauliflower. I mean, it's growing, but there's no cauliflower. And then the lettuce, for those of you that had given me some tips on it, check it out. It's actually starting to grow. So that's good. Some of these aren't. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it and see what happens. So hopefully we'll get some lettuce, and I think we will right here, as you can see. And then I did go ahead and plant some collard greens for my husband here. Can't really see, the sun's kind of bright. And then along here, I have a fence right here. Planted my cucumbers, a couple cucumbers, like 5 of them. And I'm gonna see if I can get them to train up the fence. And look who's back. These guys are coming back, and these guys were a major pest in my garden last year. So I'm hoping that I can get rid of these little suckers, because they cause a lot of damage. They eat my plants, and they try to take over. These guys are worse than the ants. So, really quick, let me show you here. I got a zucchini or squash, can't remember which one is which. I planted one of each here, because these get humongous. Some more cucumbers, but that's it. I hope you enjoy. I'll give you an update once I plant more plants in my garden. But thank you for watching. Bye.